All right, so this is part 2 of the series of installing a triple boot Mac OS, Linux, and Windows 11. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create the USB installer for Linux. The distribution is called Zorin OS. It is based on Ubuntu 2004, and later I'm going to show you where to get it, how to download, and finally create a USB installer for it. But before we go into that process, I want you to understand that you do this at your own risk. Please do back up your data because I'm not responsible for any of your data loss. Without further ado, let's get started. I'm on Mac OS High Sierra right now, the vanilla High Sierra. Let's go into the browser and type in Zorin OS. And this will get you the first link, the zorin.com/os. You click that. And the latest Zorin OS is 16.2. And there are several editions of Zorin OS. There are for schools, for pro, or even the very basics. I'm going to go ahead for the school editions. And if you scroll down here, you will find all of the educational packages, including in this edition, including Scratch programming. Let's go ahead and click download. You can provide with your email address or skip the download. But I'm not going to do it now because I already did it earlier. So if I show you my download folder over here, I have Zorin OS 16.2. So let's close this browser and open a terminal. I'm going to resize this a little bit bigger. There we go. And type in this util list. And these are all the external and internal drive that you have. So my USB flash drive is right here, /dev disk5. Can be different in your computer. So let's change directory into downloads. Let's take a look at it there. Yes, it is. Now type in sudo dd if equals sign the ISO images you just downloaded, and the target disk is /dev/disk5. That's in my case is disk5. Check yours, and BS is equal to 1M. Now here's the trick. If you add rdisk5 instead of disk5, it's gonna do it a lot faster because it's accessing the raw disk. So hit enter and provide with the password. Sorry about that. Let me do it again. There you go. So that's basically it. So this is gonna take some time. You can press Control T to see the progress, but feel free to skip, and I'm gonna fast forward this video and see you in a bit. All right, Linux USB installer is successfully created. And of course, macOS doesn't recognize the partition. You just ignore it. And let's close this terminal and close the Finder. And I'm gonna reboot this computer just to show you that the disk is actually bootable. All right, hit restart. And make sure you press the Alt or Options. And there you go. Now you can see there are two EFI boot. So you might want to go to the left or the right. It doesn't really matter. And there you go. That's basically it. This concludes part 2 of creating a USB installer for Linux. If you missed part 1, which is creating a USB installer for Windows 11, you can find the link in the description down below. On the next video, I'm going to show you how to create a USB installer for macOS Big Sur with OpenCore. So stay tuned and make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future video. And see you in the next one.